So I now have the great honor of transitioning to our award ceremony as Warren makes his way up here. When Warren and I were discussing our vision for Connect16 3 years ago, we both saw the need to recognize individuals and organizations that are making a difference in government through the use of technology. As we heard this morning, the technology is all around us. It's what we do with it that matters. We're looking for individuals and organizations that have not only embraced technology, but have used the technology to enhance and improve how government functions and improve the lives of the people that we serve, our constituents. How is technology allowing government to be more responsive and better address constituent needs? How have services been elevated? We're looking for vision and leadership, and equally important, results. We're looking for those who have set the standard. And I think that our selection of Ann Campbell and her team at the San Mateo County Office of Education fit that description to a T. I will turn it over to Warren to talk more about our honoree.
All right. Oh, is this on? Yeah. Okay, is Ann Campbell here? Yeah. No, I see her. Sit down. No, not yet. Just wanted to make sure you hadn't left. This is a surprise. So Ann Campbell, the County Superintendent of Schools for San Mateo County, is well known, in fact, for promoting equitable access to digital learning in San Mateo County. She saw the writing on the wall when the state moved toward online testing, and she knew that local districts would need to upgrade their networks, their infrastructure, and their capacity to achieve a state of readiness to successfully conduct the Common Core assessments. For her, assessment was not the only driver of this upgrade. Understanding the transformative potential of digital learning and wanted districts to understand and act on the imperative to grow their bandwidth to meet current and future digital learning needs. Now, I have to apologize to Marco Chavez because he wrote 17 pages of bio background for Ann, and I'm cutting it down here real time. Ann has also made efforts to close the digital divide in San Mateo County. She engaged School to Home, a program designed to bring technology into low-performing schools throughout California. And Home to School targets families without home computers and broadband and helps them get connected through low-cost connectivity options and district-provided devices. How cool is that? Home to School also engages parents as key learning partners and provides professional development for teachers on how to facilitate digital learning. Through Ann's leadership, School to Home has been successfully implemented in 2 schools in San Mateo County, and she has aspirations to do all the other schools in this great county. Ann Campbell has encouraged the County Office of Education to apply for broadband infrastructure improvement grants, and she actually did work up at the county's Camp Glenwood facility up in the hills here, and the motto was really to leave no student behind. Leave no student behind. So the final thing I'll say is that Ann really gets the idea of big data. She just doesn't talk about it, but she understands it, she loves it, and I love it too. She invited me to be on a big data committee, and very pleased to serve on that committee with you, Ann, and thank you for your leadership. And so for those reasons, and 1,000 other reasons that Marco had in his bio that I'm not going to go through, we want to call you up, Ann Campbell, and recognize you and salute you. And we're very proud to recognize you as our Connect 2016 honoree. Let's give it up for Ann Campbell.
Hello. Thank you, Warren.
You're so welcome. So I really like the box. So will you look at this? This is the Connect16 award for the Superintendent of Schools. Kevin and I would like to present that to you, and we would invite you
Wow. Well, I don't know about 17 pages, Marco, but thank you for all of that. I look forward to November every year. Part of that has to do with pumpkin pie, but the other part has to do for the last couple of years that I know that Connect is coming. And having been to each one of the Connect events that Kevin and Warren have sponsored over the years, it's always just a tremendous highlight to be here, and I learned so much. So thanks very much, and I think you join me in thanking Warren and Kevin and Roseanne from San Sita for sponsoring today's event. It's been great. I also want to talk a moment about two kids, and one is my daughter Emma, who is a senior at Sequoia High School, who is just a hop, skip, and a jump away from here, and her friend Sonia, who is also a senior at Sequoia High School. Both of those individuals are in the International Baccalaureate program at Sequoia. And when you're in the IB program at Sequoia, you submit all of your papers and various things that you have to do to get your IB diploma by online. Emma comes home to our house and walks in the door. We have a variety of iPads, iPhones, Kindles, laptops, desktops, you name it, we've got it. Emma comes home to work on a paper, sits down at her laptop, produces her paper, sends it off at midnight to her teacher. Her friend Sonia lives not too far away from here in a 2-bedroom apartment. Her family has 5 people in it. They share that apartment with another family. And there is one device in her family, her father's cell phone. And her dad works several jobs, comes home 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. For Sonia to submit her paper that she's been working on, she has to do it by texting it into her dad's cell phone, and then it goes off to the teacher. That is an example of a very profound opportunity gap that we have here in San Mateo County. And I accept this award today on behalf of the San Mateo County Office of Education because we are absolutely and totally committed to disrupting that opportunity gap. And I think what today has demonstrated to us is that the way that you disrupt the opportunity gap is through partnership. And it can be through partnership with public entities, and I really have to do a call out to John Walton, the Chief Information Officer for the County of San Mateo, who has been a terrific thought partner for us at the County Office of Education as we thought about how do we get our kids access 24/7 so that that opportunity gap doesn't happen. To the California Emerging Technology Fund and School to Home, where we're working in Daly City to get all of the kids in middle school and high school there online so that they can work from home and really be part of our digital culture. Certainly to many, many nonprofits, but also to the corporate sector. And you saw wonderful examples here today of Genentech and Oracle, who are so involved in the communities. My challenge to all of you would be, no matter which part of the equation you're on, whether it's the public sector, the private sector, the nonprofit sector, or just as an individual who lives in San Mateo County, I really challenge each and every one of you to take up that idea of partnership as a way to disrupt the opportunity gap, because that's what it's going to take for all of us to move to the future and for every single student in San Mateo County to graduate high school, to go on to college and career and thrive in our increasingly digital culture. So thank you very, very much.